And we're back for another one, y'all. So I was going back and forth with myself about these particular shoes for a little while, just because of the way they looked. Excuse the box. The box came in terrible condition, but I was going back and forth with myself about these particular shoes for a little while. So I said, you know what? Just because they look a little different, and just because you know I know that they'll be a little bit hard to match with, which makes it a challenge. So I said, you know what? Go ahead and grab these. They're under retail. So let's just get right into it. Let's just get right into these shoes. Boom. I threw the other paper away because it just that was ripped through. It just was in terrible condition as well. Boom. Right. The Air Jordan 7 Olive is what they're calling it. It says something completely different on the box, but they're calling it the Olive 7. Excuse me. Um, I can see why because it looks like an olive green, but it's not really an olive green. It is, but it isn't. It can pass for like a gray, but I guess it is an olive green. I mean, all I know is that to me, it's a fire shoe. To me, it's a fire shoe, man. Like, and I got these for under retail. I like the gold Nike Air on the back. It reminds me of for some reason it reminds me of Kobe. Um, to me, it's just a fly. It's just a fly shoe. And like I said, I'm a fly bum, so I can take a shoe like this that's kind of hard to match up with, and I can turn this into like a challenge, like to find the right colors or the right sweater or something like that to go with this particular shoe, this particular silhouette. Now, of course, I went down half a size in these, and they fit perfect. I remember this is on no, I remember years ago when I was young. Excuse me. My aunt had the first pair that came out, the original pair, and her foot was a little bit bigger than mine. I remember I used to always ask her, "Can I wear shoes? Can I wear shoes?" And she was like, "It's like nah." And then as my feet got a little bit bigger, as I got a little older, she finally gave them to me, and I wore those things all the time. So ever since then, I've never had a pair of this particular silhouette. So they're calling it the sevens now. So since then, I've never had a seven. No, well, not too long ago, I had the Flint Seven, but I ended up selling it just because I didn't like the fit. I ordered my original size, which is size 8, but I had a lot of room in the toe box, so I ended up selling those. And since then, I have not gotten another pair up until now with this particular shoe here, which I said again, I think is a fire shoe, man. I think it's just different, you know. I think it's just a different kind of shoe with these patterns here. I think it's just a different kind of shoe. And like I said, I don't know why this gold Nike Air reminds me of Kobe, man. Kobe, he started with the Lakers and he finished with the Lakers. He never tried to hook up with other stars or anything like that. He played with a broken thumb, uh, shoulder problems. He played with I think a torn Achilles. Um, he gave it everything. Aside Mike, he gave it everything. So, and I mean, not just Mike and Kobe, but a lot of great players before them as well. Isaiah Thomas, Detroit Pistons. Those guys, they gave it everything. You know, they played banged up, broken up. They gave everything to the game. So yeah, this just reminded me of Kobe. But again, like I said, it's just a dope shoe, man. All together, all put together. You know, everything working all together. Just a dope shoe. I don't know. This reminds me of like a like a bird or something, or a bat or something like that, flying over the mountain or something like that. I don't know. Just my imagination. But I just think it's different. I just think it's different. You know what I mean? Fire shoe, man. Fire shoe. And like I said, I got them under retail at a nice price. I'll probably double up on these because at first I wasn't, but now that I'm looking at them, I'm like, I think I might need to double up on these, man, and hold on to these. You know, the market, sevens aren't as popular as a lot of the other ones, but one thing about sevens, man, sevens are comfortable, and the market, I do believe, will shift around to sevens at some point. I honestly believe that. I do believe at some time, sneakers like this, shoes like this, will be worth a nice penny. Why? Because fly bums like me, fly bums like us over here, we take shoes like this and we make them cool. We make the unpopular popular. You know what I mean? That's what we do over here. And in time, this sneaker, I do believe, will be in a different price range. So yeah, I thought I'd jump on and talk about this particular shoe. You know, I think it's a fire shoe. Again, like I said, I never did, I never really did uh get sevens, but now I'm like, sevens are nice, man. Sevens are dope. Sevens are dope, man. So I'm like, you know what? All right, cool. And I will be I will be doubling up on these things, man. I will be doubling up on these things. So fly bums, we're out.